Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited. I'm going to be testing out a brand that I've been wanting to test out for a while now, Flower Beauty. This brand was founded by Drew Barrymore and I'm so excited because I've heard such great things about this brand, and I've actually been using the setting spray for a long time now, so I'm excited to use more of the brand products. Now I got all of these products at Ulta, so we're gonna dive right into the products, starting with primer. So here is the primer. I really like this like cute little gold on the bottom. Like, I just think the packaging is really cute. So this is the Perfecting Primer, and I'm going to put a little bit in my fingers and just rub that all over my face. Now this has a like silicone-y feel, but it's very hydrating. Like, it's you know, like a water-based primer, so it's really neat. I like the feeling of it. Now we're going to move right into foundation, and I'm going to be using the Light Illusion foundation, and here is kind of what that looks like. I don't know if my autofocus is going to work today. I've been having such a hard time with that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So this is a pump, and I do love pump foundations because I just think you have less chance of getting that bacteria all over your face using anything other than like a pump. So we're gonna go ahead and get our beauty blender in there, and hopefully I picked a good shade. We will see in just a second. Yeah, I think I did good. That does give you some nice coverage. I like that. This has a very like dewy finish to it. I live in Michigan, so we have very like cold, dry winters, and if you have dry skin or even combination skin, in the winter your skin is super dry. In the summer my skin is super oily because again it's like 100 degrees here in the summer. So I do kind of like having that more dewy finish and during this time of the year versus a more mattifying foundation, because I just feel like if I do the more mattifying, my skin dries out a lot quicker. So this is like really nice. I like the coverage. It is like a medium to full coverage. It is, seems like it is buildable. I'm going to put a little bit more on my cheeks just to see how buildable that is. It looks pretty good. So we're going to be using the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. It says right here it has a weightless feel and it is crease proof. So we will see if it is true to what it says. And I bought the shade Fair. So let's see how this works. So it has a nice little doe foot applicator. Ooh, oh yeah. You definitely can tell right away that it is a very full coverage concealer. So I suggest, you know, you dab on a little and see how it goes for you, because like nothing is showing through this. I like this. It does have a little bit of a dewiness to it as well. Put a little bit on our chin to highlight that area. Wow. Let's see how this comes out. So we're going to move on to powder now, and I chose a pressed powder. It is the Light Illusion powder. If you guys keep hearing my phone going off, it's from my children's school notifying us of conferences coming up and whatnot. It's that time of year. So we're going to take this powder, and I just got the lightest color. So Porcelain L1 is what I got to use for my powder. So let's see how this works. Looks like it's being just fine. We'll set the under eye area, and we're going to set the areas that I put the concealer, and I'm also going to set more so the areas where I am a little bit more oily. So at the tip, like the bottom part of my nose is always so oily. Now we're going to take a big fluffy brush, and we're going to set the rest of our face with that pressed powder. And if you don't like the dewiness of the foundation, by setting your face, it's going to tone down some of that dewiness from the foundation. So you're going to end up with a little bit more matte of a look. So if that dewiness is something that bothers you, just know once you set your face, you're good. There were a couple items that I didn't purchase. I don't have a bronzer and I don't have a blush. So I'm going to dip into my Wet n Wild contouring palette. I'm actually loving this shade for contouring and bronzing. So we're just going to go in with that and contour up the face real quick. And then we'll move on to some other Flower Beauty items that I've purchased. Okay, we are moving on to eyes. So we're going to start with our brows. I'm going to be using their Tattoo Effect Brown Stain. It says it's 12-hour wear and smudge proof, and this is in the color taupe. Ooh, it looks like a marker. Let's check that out here. It is a marker. That's gonna be interesting. All right, let's check this out. So I don't know if I can like get it to focus, but it has this like little like pointed tip. It's really it's interesting. Let's give this a try. We'll see how it works out. It could be a huge disaster. I don't know. I've never used a stain. It's very wet. I don't know if I like that feeling on my brows. It's not bad, but I feel like you have to really like press in there to get any type of color payout. I don't know if I'm crazy about this. I mean, it's not looking bad on the monitor, but I don't know. I don't think I like this. Okay, so my thoughts on this. I do not like this pencil. It dries out really quick, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be like pushing on my hand to get more product to come out, but my eyebrows, and I don't know if you can really see it on camera, they are extremely patchy. They're not really filled in. I don't like how this looks whatsoever, and I don't know if maybe I'm using it incorrectly or what I'm doing wrong, but I do not like this. This is not for me. So let's move on to eyeshadow, and I grabbed this eyeshadow palette that I thought was really beautiful. There were a few to choose from. And this is the Wanderlust eyeshadow palette in New York City Midnight Manhattan. So here is what it looks like on camera. We're going to go in with this brown shade right here in our for our transition shade. There's our pigment. Holy cow. Alright, we're going to go into our other eye. That is a nice, beautiful, pigmented transition shade. Now I'm going to go in. I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm going to go in with this purpley shade, and I'm going to put that in my my outer corner. We're going to darken that up with that purple shade because I think I want to bring some of that purple shade down on the bottom, the lower lash. We're going to pack that into this like lower crease area and go on onto the eyelid just a little bit. So I think what I want to do is maybe do a little cut crease and put this like lighter pink shade in there. We'll see. We'll see. This is one of those palettes where I probably should have started off my eyes first and then done the my foundation because it's a little bit powdery. There's a little bit of fallout. Nothing too bad, nothing I can't fix. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take some of that concealer and we're going to do like a little bit of a cut crease, and then I'm going to go in with this lighter shade and we're going to see if we can make this look a little bit better. I don't know. So I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer in my eye, and then I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to start in the corner and kind of move it up, going along my crease with that brush ever so gently. You're going to take the concealer and just keep moving it up, following your natural crease, and just kind of fill it in with the concealer. Pat that in there. Then I'm going to take this pinkish shade right here in the middle. I'm going to go with my finger. We're going to rub it in there, and I'm going to dab that on the part of where I put that concealer, where we're doing that cut crease. I'm just going to dab this on there. That's looking kind of cool. It's kind of like a pink iridescent type of shade, so that's really pretty. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and we're going to just kind of blend in that purple shade again, so that we don't have any harsh edges and everything kind of looks like it's blending right into that iridescent shade. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. Okay, both eyes have shadow on them. I did the cut crease on the other side. It's looking pretty good. We're going to keep it the way it is. I'm liking the way this is turning out more and more as I keep going on, and sometimes that happens. You start and you know, you add a couple colors and you're like, I don't know, you know, and you're just like kind of second guessing yourself, and then as you do a little bit more, it starts looking a little bit, you know, better as you move on. And I think that's all we need to do, was keep going at it and seeing what we could come up with. I'm going to now do the purple shade on my lower lash line here. And we're just going to get that blended in so everything kind of looks nice and smooth from, you know, one side down. Yeah, I really like, I love how this looks now. I'm really happy about it now. I was getting nervous. I'm like, oh man, this isn't kind of doing what I want it to do. And I'm really excited that I'm glad I kept at it, because now it's looking gorgeous and I love the way it looks. All these colors look so pretty together. And what we're going to do now is take a little bit of that really light shade, that really light pink shade, and we're going to put it in the corners of our eyes. So I'm going to just take a tiny little smudger brush right here and get it right in the corner there. And I'm just going to bring it a little along my lower lash, kind of just to open my eyes up a little bit more. Ooh, I like how that looks. That is pretty. That pink shade is gorgeous. We are going to now move on to liner and mascara. Today we are going to use liquid eyeliner, and this is water resistant all day wear, and it comes in this little tube. We are going to test this baby out. And I went with a little bit different of a shade today. This is an Espresso, so we are going to use Espresso. I have not really done a dark brown liner, but I kind of like the way, like, this is kind of a brownish, you know, pinky purpley look, and I just thought brown liner might look a little bit better than the harsh black. So we'll see. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I do like the brown. I think it's nice and subtle. It's a pretty shade. It's liquid liner. I love liquid liner. I can't say anything bad about it. I think it's great, you know. I mean, you really can't fail too hard with liquid liner. So that looks really pretty with the brown liner. I really like how that looks. Oh. So now we're going to move on to mascara, and this is the Lash Warrior Mascara in Fierce Brown. The eyeliner I used is brown, and I've never used a brown mascara. I've always used like the blackest black they had, and I don't know, I just haven't wanted to try anything different, so I'm excited to try something different. I think this is going to look beautifully with the brown eyeliner. I already like the applicator to this. It's nice and thick, so I think you get a little bit more square footage when you are applying it, so we will see how that pans out. But just like I thought, it's going on gorgeous. It's nice and thick. It's getting a lot of lashes. I'm really liking this, and I'm really glad I, you know, went out a little bit out of my comfort zone and got the brown, so that is really pretty. We are going to move on to lip liner and lipstick. I have a lip liner here in a liquid lip, and we're going to move on to that and see how well that works to complete our look. So I'm going to go right in, and this is the shade Petal Pout. Very creamy. I like how it glides on. So we are going to go in with this liquid lip, and it is their matte Miracle Matte Lip, and this is in the shade Bare Honey. And we're going to go over what we just did with our lip liner. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I don't think the lipstick like matches my eye look that much, but I mean, it is really pretty. I like how pretty and matte the liquid lip is. It's really pretty. It goes on nice and smooth, very buttery. It doesn't really feel drying. I'm liking it a lot. I like both the lip and the lip liner. They're very pretty. It doesn't really match my eye look, but that's okay. I don't normally wear a lot of lip liners and lipsticks. I usually just do my eye makeup and then put on a nice little lip gloss. I'm not real big into lipsticks, but this is really pretty. Like, I like this. I could probably put this on its own with just like a lip gloss over top it, and we'd be good. We're going to finish this off with the Flower Beauty with the Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. So we're just gonna spritz, spritz, spritz. So here's the final look. Now my final thoughts on this is, so far I really like the foundation. I like the dewy finish to it. I like the primer. I like the silicone-y feel, but the hydration afterwards, once you put it on, I thought that was really cool. I don't know, I like the feel of it. I think it looks great. It's nice and smooth. I don't see any blotchiness. I don't see anything, no oxidation. I think it went on really nice, and I'm excited to see how that's going to play out during the day. I will link down below how everything panned out, so that you guys can have an idea of how it worked with my skin. This concealer is money. I'm going to be using this probably every day from now on. I love it. I did not like the brow pencil. I think this brow pencil is not something I will ever come back and use. The mascara and eyeliner went on beautifully. I have no issues with them. I like the way they look. I stepped a little out of my comfort zone and went with the brown colors, and I'm not unhappy with my decision. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Remember to hit that subscribe button as well as the little bell next to it to be notified of all of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon. Bye.